What's good, guys? So it's your boy DB and I'm back with that huge backlog of Grand Arena that I promised was coming. Now there's not going to be any webcam in these because they've all got like variable frame rates, and all that's going to happen is my webcam is going to go out of sync with what you're actually watching, so my commentary will come off, it'll start spoiling things, it'll be a total mess. But we're going to get through this backlog. You can catch my live current ones obviously on my Twitch channel, which will all eventually be ported here as soon as the backlog is done. My absence was explained in a recent video which I'll pop up here somewhere. You can check that out. So let's get on with these videos, right? Let's get this backlog out of the way and get on with some new content. Let's do this. What's up, guys? So welcome back to another one of my recaps against Alexseys, this time in Season 2, Bracket 2, Round 1. Fortunately, it looked like he had already attacked. He tripped up on my smugglers, which is quite surprising, considering most are gear 10. Nest team didn't do anything, I see. Tripped on my bugs. Yeah, so we got quite a comfortable cushion going into this one. No difficulties there, but he shouldn't have had anyway, really. And, okay, 10. And then 2 on the Sith Empire, so I'm already going to say this should be a pretty comfortable win. I don't actually remember which of these battles I've won and lost, to be fair, but it's quite clear he's had some difficulties with DACA. And finally got it down and not been able to finish off the rest, had nothing left. So I don't really think he's going to have anything to clear the team. And I shouldn't really have difficulty going through him. We'll see Bounty Hunters, low-level calf team as well. Let's check the tenacity and stuff on this, see if Ray can go in. Nice and low. I got my coffee this morning as well. Ah, much better. Phoenix, okay. That's interesting. I haven't seen a Phoenix since I was about, I don't know, like high 3 millions, something like that, the mid 3 millions. Yeah, this should be fairly. I've got no difficult teams to actually go through here, which means I can quite comfortably use C and B tier teams and open up the backs while still managing to reserve all the top teams. So yeah, this shouldn't be remotely difficult. Let's see if I accidentally pick BB. No, fortunately not. Taking 3PO in this time. Go on then, click battle. Not that difficult, dude. I tell you what, re-watching all my footage, one of my viewers actually messaged me last night, I think it's Horizon, saying I'm too hard on myself. But yeah, I'm such a perfectionist, I expect better of myself, and I've seen myself do some silly things in these. It's quite interesting to watch back my own play though, because I mean, I'm not going to remember what I did 18 Grand Arenas ago. Doesn't look like Boba's going to put up any fight whatsoever, easily getting stunned here. It's quite annoying when Boba actually starts resisting everything, and then you end up with a problem because he'll hit the AoE, ability block you, and then you're just left doing crappy basics. But yeah, if it goes like this, which is largely going perfectly right now, should be pretty decent banners. I mean, what we're going to drop, probably going to drop a few, but I mean, my fin wasn't ready, so just as I comfortably say that, Trooper gets smoked. Okay. Go on then. Ah, this Cad Bane's quite tanky. Yeah, he's just, well, okay, I was about to say he's not taking any damage, and then Ray nearly kills him in a hit. It'd be nice when I actually have more than one mallet counter in my team. That way I can actually put BB back in this squad. Have a much easier time. Kind of miss having BB in this team. Yeah, we actually dropped way more banners than I wanted to. That was pretty ugly. 54. Ugh. Yeah, that's not a good run at all. Alright, what did I go for next then? No doubt he just took out Calf. You can do that easily. It's not exactly a high-end team. Use Thrawn to fracture Zalbar and just rip the team to shreds. I assume that's what I was going to run. Hopefully I didn't waste anything. Oh my god, I am. Okay. Please just undersize this. You'll only need those 3. You're not going to need anybody else. Stop searching, Damien. Please don't do this to me. Do not click Kenobi. Take Plo if you must. Don't take Kenobi. Oh, this is so painful. Why am I hesitating? It's far from a top tier team. I mean, Plo has his uses. He'll help take buffs off. Apparently, I'm really scared here for some reason. I don't know why. Or I was just double checking the gears. I'd say I would never do this these days. I've got, I mean, Anakin, Ahsoka, and Kenobi are all Relic 5. You really don't need Rex either. Surely Plo would have brought more to the battle than Rex, but okay. Come on, get to work. Why do I keep opening with the basic? Buff immunity. Right now, just slaughter the team. Wow, that was a noodle of a hit. Although I think this was pre-developed Snips. This is back in the same year she was in the days of Heroic AAT. At one point, she was one of my most powerful characters. Just because, you know, everyone knows I'm quite a fanboy for Anakin, and then, well, Snips was his Padawan, so quite quickly took to her too. Yeah, Plo would have been so much more use in this battle than Rex. I mean, Padme gets rid of debuffs. I'm not sure what I was doing. I was just this inexperienced with Galactic Republic at this time. You gotta remember, I wasn't really able to do a whole lot once I actually got her unlocked and everything. All the house move was coming up. I wasn't really using my test account, and yeah, I'm kind of playing this blind, and it really shows. I'm sure my buddy Spacey's watching this with his hand over his eyes. 57, that's just, oh my word. I made that so much more difficult for myself. Rex brought absolutely nothing to that team. At least Plo would have been there to remove some of the buffs. What's he got at back then? He's got Grievous team. Oh, very low end. Could beat that with Rebels even. And then we got somewhat of a Republic team, I see. Barriss in the squad. Barriss just doesn't really work unless it's in a Padme team or a Kenobi team. Needs to be a lot of like, you know, like a strong buffer for the team, a lot of heal, a lot of protection, or a lot of armor defense, something like that. Otherwise, Barriss just kind of doesn't hold up her end of the bargain, and just the team collapses. Don't really need General Kenobi in this team. I could probably go evolve Ben and ability block, but I mean, I've already used Galactic Republic at this point, so no real point leaving them out, is there? All right, we'll get to B2. Let's see if I manage to botch this. I've actually had a few of these battles with the Bastard Elite that just don't go to plan. Like, I'll end up with obviously a target lock or something on Revan, regardless of how much bonus protection I still got left. That tenacity boost doesn't seem to do a whole lot, and then his turn meter just ends up not moving. And my whole team, I've had like 3 or 4 turns, and Jedi Revan's just stood there, not taking a turn, so I'm unable to actually mark Grievous, and everything just falls apart. Hopefully it's not one of these times. Although I've got plenty of room for error, considering how many battles my opponent lost. I mean, to think 3 teams, he had to use 2 squads to get through, and then he's not got through the Night Sisters at all, so it's quite comfortable. Yeah, Gear 12 Grievous, man. I'm sure everyone remembers the days when we got hyped for his rework, and then at Gear 12 he still sucked. It really wasn't until Gear 13 came along that Grievous started to shine. And he's got to be one of the top 2 relics in the game still, for my money anyhow. Him and Anakin are just fantastic. 16, nice and easy. Wouldn't have been quite so comfortable had there been a Gear 13 or a relic in the squad, but there wasn't, so this opponent, unfortunately for him, just doesn't seem to have a great deal of depth. It seems he's got a lot of characters, 12 and 11, but doesn't seem to really have any like top tier super characters. I mean, there may be one behind this wall. I have absolutely no memory of what any of these battles went like, to be honest. Alright, let's take SWGOH for comfort. I explained it in the one of the previous videos, actually, one of these recaps, where I used to just use Treya and Sion, and yeah, I had a couple of bad runs. I mean, I won more than I lost, but if I lose once or twice and I see a glaring hole in the strategy, I'm not gambling. I want to win. I'm too competitive. And then I've done it with the Triumph as well, and I've had the same issue. So a couple of really well modded teams have managed to just get Sion down, or just pretty much nuke Nihilus right off the bat, something like that, which, you know, and if Nihilus has gone that quick, well, you're just down to 2 characters again. SWGOH just seems to be perfect use in these battles. He really is. I mean, he heals well, he's strong, he's tanky, he's got no real use in any other team anyhow. The AI seems to have a habit of really going after him, and then you've got that bad boy. You've got that amazing huge damage attack whenever the enemy is in yellow or below. And obviously this team hurt themselves. So even if you don't get Brood, you get Brute, which allows you to take Brood out really quickly. It just makes these battles really comfortable. So we got a Phoenix squad. And was that a clone? I probably must have been checking feats here. Oh yeah, there was an undersize. As I told you, I was really wanting Kyber this time, so I wasn't messing around. I was really checking my feats. I was getting all them bad boys done. Not so much this season in Season 3. I have one of the worst first orders of anybody I know, which is ironic considering I actually really like the First Order. And I was one of the first people in a game with a 7-star Kylo Ren Unmasked. I actually wailed out on crystal. I didn't actually spend. I had saved these for arena, but yeah, I bought him constantly with crystals. And then kind of a waste of time because the rest of my team weren't even developed, and they still aren't. Any team are going to go through these really, so. But I'm likely just being a little bit cautious because I don't know what's behind. I'm always that way. You'll see me do this. If I've not seen Night Sisters, I kind of like and ah when it comes to my, what's we call it, Imperial Troopers. Obviously a fantastic team, but they're my go-to for Night Sisters. I mean, I've even managed to beat a Relic Daka team with them. Although, generally, if I see Relic Daka, I don't gamble. Just don't really want to chance it. I'm taking Shaw again instead of Ty. Oh, I really just don't have faith in this squad. Although at this point, they still weren't kind of fine-tuned for regular use. That's only really happened this season. But I mean, this is overkill. This really is overkill. There's not a strong Phoenix team. Though to be fair, who really has a strong Phoenix team? Did any of you guys like wail out on it? Did any of you just go, you know what, I really like these characters, let me take these to Relic? I can't imagine it, but I'm sure there is someone out there. I mean, I know a couple in my guild with like Relic Rose, so shout out to Ryan. There's only 1 damage dealer in this team, so I mean, killing killing Kanan is what you do, but I mean, they're not particularly strong, are they? And if I can just keep the team stunned, I'm going to kill what I want. Yeah, this is rather simple. So am I going to kill Chopper to get rid of the heal? This is the most backwards way to ever play against Phoenix, but like I said, it just doesn't matter because the team is absolutely no threat whatsoever. It does appear it's taking a little longer than usual. That's kind of on me. Yeah, I think I've given up. Whatever, we'll just do it the right way. Try and keep that protection up. Yeah, I think I've noticed I'm taking unnecessary damage that I don't need to take by just messing around, and looks like I've started to do it correctly. That's just one of them cases. You guys have seen this before where I'm just like, oh, this team meant nothing, I just do what I want, I kind of play it on autopilot, but you know, you drop banners that way. And even though I've got a really comfortable cushion with how my opponents played, let's just get it over with, and that seems to be what I've done in the end. There's only 2 characters. Oh no, 3 of them without full protection. Could probably get another banner back if I just use basics and kind of whittle him down. Yeah, it looks like that's what I'm doing. Gonna fracture him and then hopefully... Oh, never mind. I guess that was the plan. I was trying to take it a little bit easy there with that basic instead of the Cullen Blade, and then ended up not needing it anyway, just killed him. Oh yeah, he has some serious teams at the back here actually. Jedi Revan. One unexpected, unpleasant surprise. No Kenobi in it, so... It's kind of, that version was always more of an offensive team. It never really did well on defense. It was too easy to beat. You've taken out the problem character that stops you getting to Jolie or Yoda. So you can just kind of kill him as you want. I imagine I just use Separatist on that. I'm going to go nicest as first. It's Gear 9 range time, and without a doubt. Ah, nice coffee. Right. Let's get things going. I tell you though, I have noticed something lately. Wow, okay, that's a pretty quick 1000. That, or I just lost the RNG lottery when it comes to turn meter. I didn't notice if my Death Trooper was full, but it happens a lot. He has full turn meter before several characters, and he'll just sit there and not take a turn. Like, Snow will get 100% turn meter like 2 or 3 turns after Death Trooper's had it, but Snow will go first and Death Trooper will just carry on sitting there. That can really be a pain, especially when it happens when Towson gets to go. But like I was saying, I've had a couple of issues lately where my troopers have gone up a little bit more on gear and hitting a little bit too hard, and they're just triggering the 100% turn meter on Towson by taking too many enemies to yellow at once. But clearly that wasn't really a problem. That early surprise plague did cost me some banners though. Normally you guys see this, I always get 60. But yeah, early plague got me. I imagine that was probably the time, because I know I went and actually remodded my troopers a little bit more, like sped them up a little. And that was probably the reason, to be honest. Don't like losing unnecessary banners. Not on a team that I'm really comfortable with. So what did I use here? I mean, I've got no reason to really be scared of this. I didn't see Zetas anywhere. He's clearly very, very soft, so I'm obviously checking the highest health to see which character I can mow through first. Although, considering Fives doesn't actually have his Zeta, I don't really know why I'm doing that. It's just one of those mysteries of my gameplay, I'm afraid. Yeah, and kind of use what I want at this point. I don't really need a 5th character. I imagine that would do the job, to be honest. I already use 3PO with Rey anyway. You know, Obi-Wan's going to stack them with ability block, and then the main trio are just going to do mass damage. And considering I could just kill whoever I want in whatever order, Barriss isn't going to be able to, you know, negate the damage of the rebels. Not for a pure unzated clone team, anyhow. I mean, she doesn't even help a Shaq team against rebels, so unnecessary use of a double tank once again. That's just nervous use. I know Kylo can just keep a character at bay, and as a result, just wanting a first time win for those extra banners, I've sacrificed an extra couple and brought another character. I guarantee though, about midway through this run I was like, oh, why did I bother? That's it, get the ability blocks. No, you idiot, no, I just noticed that myself. That's what I mean, like even in my live play I don't pay attention to what buffs are everywhere. There was tenacity up everywhere. I didn't even notice it then. Amazing. But nice and simple. Bonus attack. Yeah, just unnecessary use of Kylo there, really. I just got to build a team so he has a purpose and gets played with, because he just seems to always come in to battles for no real reason, just to be there, just to be used. Yeah, that should have been higher than that, but yeah, a couple of silly clicks, nothing glaring. I mean, it was fine. I've won anyway, but all right, so that's got to be my Grievous droids, surely. Yeah, there we go. Wow, they're so low gear compared to now. These days I've got like Relic B1 and stuff. Ah, good old AI. Always rush into focus. Yeah, you keep eating up Magnagad. You do that. I don't think Droidica even has his Zeta at this point. Wow, Yoda survived? Okay. He had like no protection. I thought a Relic 4 Grievous would have actually killed him, but never mind. Right, that's at least triggered Savior, so now we can just mop up. Droidica don't take. Well, to be fair, so it's Droidica and B1 are both gear 11 at this stage, and B1's damage really increases once you get him into the 12 and 13s. The damage he does now at Relic 4 is crazy. I remember way back when I first joined the Game Changer program, I interviewed Capital Games, and I asked about B1 being brought into the game, and I remember one of the developers actually didn't want to bring B1 to the game. So it's quite ironic now that he's in the game, he's so good. I remember recommending a zombie-like type play, you know, where you kill one and another one comes in. And they pretty much did that too. I've made this so much more difficult for myself. Just kill Jolie. Come on, what are you doing? Get on with it. Yeah, put his health and protection back up. It's handy that they're stunning my 1 damage dealer in this team, though. Just leave Yoda alone. Kill Jolie. Come on. Wow. I actually lost another character. This is painful. This wouldn't be the case these days. I've played this team so much more since then. To be honest, most of my Grievous play has actually been in the nuke. I don't really use this team a great deal, at least at this point. But nowadays, there's quite a few Jedi that are creeping into Arena, so I actually use the Separatist droids. Like I said, they're considerably more geared, they're all fully Zated. Wow, that was ugly. 48, I should be absolutely ashamed of myself. That was a pretty terrible performance. But we went to Chromium. Very nice. I think that's the lot, wasn't it? That was all the teams? Yeah, 1886. Nice, comfortable win. No way Alexseys coming back from that one. So that's the lot, guys. And I will see you in round 2. He's not getting past that 10 battles. Till next time, we out of here.